Seattle Thunder made it to Sunday's quarterfinals in their first pro PSP event last year, but stumbled at the rest of the events, plagued by penalties and underperformance. Team captain and longtime veteran Corey Field refuses to let this happen to his team in 2013 and is running with the hardest crew that he can find. On the D side, we will see Andrew Stoddard and the young Nico Perry, who has yet to live up to his vast potential. Jack Kermian returns to the Thunder lineup, as does Scotty Knight, who both turned in solid performances last season. Tommy Tucker and rookie Burton Tuttle have joined the squad. They're only running with 8 players this event, and everyone on the roster is hungry to prove Seattle Thunder deserves a place with the best teams in the game. Even though they struggled to win games last season, Chicago Aftershock is one of the most entertaining teams in paintball with their wild and reckless style. They're fearless, they push fast, and take forward spots, attacking in ways that most teams wouldn't dream of. But coming into 2013, the team has much to prove. Lucky for them, most of the talented young players that they had last season are returning. Caleb Abel should be a beast for Shock this year. He's one of the only guys on the team who's versatile enough to play every bunker on the field. He should help the wrecking ball of the front line that takes the field for Shock. Trevor Regan might be the most talented player on the team, but they also have awesome attackers in Davey Simmons and AJ Lawhead, who's the most seasoned guy in the squad. Win or lose, expect the unexpected from the most aggressive team in the league.
Welcome back here, 2013 PSP Chicago Open. Matty Marshall alongside Todd Martinez and Chris Lasoya. Make sure to check out paintballaccess.com. More interviews, blog stories, statistics, all the inside information behind the scenes of what's going on. And here we go, another Challengers League team, Seattle Thunder and Chicago Aftershock, 2 teams who started off the year in the Champions Division but got relegated down, now fighting to move back up. Chicago Aftershock had 2 wins yesterday, and Aftershock in the blue on the left-hand side, and Thunder in the gray and blue on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Nice split break out there. Now you see Aftershock. I want to see those guys get up the field and get aggressive.
Thunder right now really trying to control the snake side, and they are, as they are just pounding. Davey Simmons gets shot in the goggles. Now just one body, he tries to make the...
Caleb Abel gets destroyed trying to get across the gap from the Dorito into Snake 1. So now that's going to open up things for Thunder over here on the Snake side of the field. Corey Field comes up in the center, tries to wrap around, get a shot, cross field, and then now Olsevic in the Snake for them. Look at this. Oh my God, Corey Field decimates. That was for Chicago. I think that was AJ Lawhead, tried to get up in there in the center. Had no idea that Field was that far up. Olsevic and Field trying to take down the last Shock player. Real quick point here for Seattle Thunder.
You know, good, well played right there by Seattle Thunder. You know, taking their time, getting down the field, getting a shot, like you said, Davey Simmons taking him out in the Snake corner. He's always a threat over here in the Snake side of the field. Yeah,
and he was just getting overpowered though, you know, as Field and Olsvik, you know, just had control of this side and just rolling their guns. You know, Shock players look right into it, trying to gun battle, and just got destroyed going to the Snake.
Yeah, and it's tough to tell who has the advantage in this particular matchup. Both these teams have historically, well, I would say Corey Field in the very beginning of 2012, they actually made it on to Sunday and just really struggled kind of since then. And then Chicago Aftershock they have a lot of talent, and their ability to get up the field is, you know, they have some players that play aggressive, but the story there, just survivability issues. They get up into those important 50-yard line bunkers. I mean, paintball is a game of aggression mostly. I mean, you want to, depending on the field layout, but particularly in this field layout, and even on conservative layouts, Shock will get way up there, but then they just get shot out of their spots. So 2 of the important players for these teams, Corey Field for Seattle Thunder, has been playing this game for a long time, started off with the Night Dogs, and also Rob Velez. And Corey Field getting himself a 3-pack, 3 confirmed kills for Corey Field in that first point, 18:55 left to go. And it's a race to 7 points. There's 20 minutes of regulation time. If the 2 teams are tied at the end of regulation, there is a 3-minute overtime period. And on Sunday, tomorrow, during the semifinals and the finals, if there is a tie after the 3-minute overtime period is done, then there will be a series of shootouts, one-on-one competitions, in order to find out and determine a winner.
And like you said, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing which one of these teams actually is going to bring it back to the Champions Division. I think all of them actually have a shot at it, you know, but only one of the guys is going to, it's going to be, obviously 2 of the good teams is going to pull it out.
Well, the first and second place finishers in the Challengers Division do move up into the Champions Division. That happens every single event. So That way the top 10 teams in the world at any given time are playing in the Champions Division. Here we go on the breakout. Aftershock losing a body.
Uh-oh, I think I see a hit on the loader across the field, getting checked out. Yep, sure is. That's a penalty.
Oh, major penalty.
Yeah, gonna come off the field right now.
Yeah, he's
that was
you saw
Jack
that one
Cremian.
coming.
Jack Cremian got shot right in the top of the loader. And now Tucker's gonna have to retreat out of the Dorito, comes back to the tower on the snake side to try and lock off the Dorito side as everybody comes walking off the middle over to the Dorito side for Thunder. And they only gave him a minor on that penalty right there. I saw a red and a yellow. The initial call was the yellow, so he's only gonna serve 40 more seconds. Aftershock, Caleb Abel in snake 2 as number 99, Jared Demachek, comes rumbling, bumbling into snake 1, and he starts looking across the field. Aftershock needs to recognize the situation and take advantage. They got Brian McKenna and Davey Simmons still alive. Caleb Abel right there in snake 2.
Tommy Tucker.
And dropping the ball over there on the Dorito side.
Tommy Tucker getting both those kills, it looked like, for Seattle Thunder.
Yeah, Brian McKenna got shot out.
3 kills for him. 4. He has 4 total for this event, or for this particular match. But Tommy Tucker stepping up here, keeping Seattle Thunder in this. Is 2-on-2 right now.
And coming out of the box, Caleb Abel's about to get stuffed. He does. And Jared Demachek right there getting a confirmed kill.
Caleb Abel's got to be careful not to get a penalty for talking after he's hit.
Somebody got a minor for something. Or Tucker got a minor.
Well, Abel was complaining about something, kind of pointing over in Tucker's position, towards his position.
You know, very unfortunate right there. They had that game in the bag.
So I think that's going to be a no point there. If, you know, it's 5 on 5, there's 10 total players on the field. If everybody shoots everybody and there's no one left alive to hang the flag and no one concedes the point, it's a no point. And it just resets like that point never happened, which it looks like is what's going to happen there. So next up after this, we have the Tauntauns taking on the 187 crew. And those two teams, they've only met once. And the Tauntauns were able to take that victory 7-3. And that was this year at the very first event in the Dallas Open.
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Tauntauns play. They didn't play up their potential last tournament.
No, yeah, and yesterday.
And yesterday for sure. I mean, you know, I'm looking forward to see them kind of come out of their shell a little bit. I think they went back into the drawing board a little bit, and they'll play a little more aggressive than they did yesterday.
Well, they better have a better day today, or they will be playing to avoid getting relegated down. We're going to be right back with more of this Aftershock Thunder game. Don't go anywhere.
Going into these events, equipment's what matters. On our team, we're so talented. My job has fallen into like a role player's position. In order for Kyle or Brandon or Alex to make these moves, they need support so that we can win the tournament. And that's what I'm doing with this LV1. I'm able to go to a spot and get a lot of drop shots on people and really shoot just directly over a bunker where people think they're safe, and the next thing you know, I'm getting those kills. My name's Oliver Lang from San Diego Dynasty, and I shoot the LV1.
There are massive opportunities, both for the sport of paintball and for your business, if we are successful in taking our sport to another level. Unite with Paintball Access in our quest to elevate paintball and broadcast it to the world. There are advertising packages available for any size business. Join us. Advertise with PBA and help us change the sport for the better, forever.
Hey guys, I'm here with Robert Velez from Aftershock. How has this field been playing for you guys all weekend? You're actually 2-0, right?
Yeah, we're 2-0 from yesterday. You know, I mean, we play pretty aggressively, so, you know, this field plays perfectly to us. You know, Mikey Bruno's doing a great job coaching for us. And, you know, we're playing Thunder right now. You know, hopefully we're going to come out with a win. You know, it's 1-0, but we're coming in strong.
All right, we've got 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they can keep this lead or get the lead.
So Clifford Ginter, Brian McKenna, AJ Lawhead, Nicholas Matthews, and Con Nguyen taking the field for Chicago Aftershock. And it looks like Tommy Tucker got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Oh, he's hitting the loader. Cremian looked like he got hit in the loader on the breakout. Coming down here, I'm sorry, not Cremian, Olsvik.
Chicago Aftershock has AJ Lawhead up in the center trying to get a shot on that Dorito side of the field. Right now you're looking at the back line for Seattle Thunder over here on the Snake side.
Oh, and there goes a minor penalty.
Corey Field taking another penalty. That's a two for this game so far. for Corey Field, and now Nico Perry taking the walk. He was pulled on that penalty for Corey Field.
And that's going to allow Con Wynn to come all the way up to snake 3 for Aftershock. And I'm not sure if he got the shot across the field, but the Dorito player walks out for Aftershock. And now just Olsvik left over here in the snake corner for Seattle Thunder. Tucker was about ready to come out, but I think he got shot as soon as he took one step outside that penalty box, and Olsvik gets shot. So Aftershock on the 2 penalty power play is going to get on the board here, and all the penalties are going to come off as they were minors. So because Thunder got those penalties, Aftershock going to tie it up at 1-1, and both teams will be at full strength starting this next point.
So with 15:39 to go, we'll be right back after this.
Ever wonder how your order gets from ansgear.com to you? Using our fast and efficient processing method, your purchase is pulled, verified, and shipped to your door quickly and accurately. Every order is checked for accuracy 3 times before it leaves the warehouse. With your choice of free shipping on orders over $100 to next day, Saturday, or international shipping options, you get the products you need sooner and at an affordable price to get you back in the game. Shop now at ansgear.com.
Welcome back here, all tied up at 1 apiece. Seattle Thunder taking on Chicago Aftershock here, 2013 PSP Chicago Open. Man, and we got a packed house here at this event. The vendor area is very full. Over 200 teams in multiple different divisions are all competing here at one of the best fields in the world, CPX Challenge Park Extreme. I'm Matty Marshall with Chris Lasoya and Todd Martinez. Very close match here, and that's what we always hope to, we always want to see. Hate seeing blowouts. It's much more exciting to watch these close games, and we've seen some very close games so far today.
Yeah, I mean, today, yeah, I love this day because everybody has a little bit better idea of what they need to get in. You know, games become tighter. Everybody's playing harder. You know, like everybody's laying it out on the line, you know, and, you know, people that have a shot, people that are riding that line, you know, out there digging it out, giving it everything that they can. So, you know, Aftershock right now, they want to get an opportunity to get back into the Champions Division, as do Seattle Thunder, you know, 2 teams, you know, formerly in the Champions Division, trying to get back out there. And again, Olsvik, he gets shot on the top of the head, going to the snake, and continues to play in snake 1.
You know, it's like these guys are no joke. I mean, look at Olsvik getting in the snake, and on the left side of your screen, getting up also.
I don't see a
in
hit
the
on his
center.
head.
No,
Where's his hit?
I think he got clipped in the pack, but
I saw the paint spray off him as he dove in.
you know, but like, look at this move up the middle now, coming up the middle. What a good move right there.
So Corey Field getting taken out by number 27. I believe that was AJ Lawhead again. So AJ Lawhead's been attacking that center for Chicago Aftershock, getting some doing some damage in this particular point. As bodies starting to drop for Thunder, Corey Field still left. Tommy Tucker alive. Tommy Tucker, the kill leader for Seattle Thunder, still on the field for them. Chicago Aftershock. Also, it looks like they have 2 bodies alive. There's the Dorito side for Chicago Aftershock.
You know, and AJ Lawhead, stellar player. He's been around the game for a while, and he's one of their utilities that can pretty much do anything, play anywhere.
Corey Field gets chopped up from the side. Just Tucker left over here on the snake side, but Aftershock bodies walking all over the place. This might be a one-on-one. You got Tommy Tucker now in the Dorito, fighting the 50 Dorito of Chicago Aftershock.
And I think you're all right, Ty. I think it is a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's Brian McKenna over there. Yeah, number 10. That's Brian McKenna in the 50 Dorito, going up against Tommy Tucker, number 1 of Seattle Thunder. Both battling out of Doritos. Tommy Tucker, looks like he's got a little bit of paint on him.
Well, Tommy Tucker also has a little bit better position. He's farther back, but he's got more of a direct line on that flag if he decides to close the gap and this one-on-one goes for a little bit. A lot of bunkers to put between him and that flag, too.
Yeah, being that is tied 1-1, you know, both these players, there's plenty of time left here, but, you know, both these players going to have the freedom just to play as they wish. Here's our D-side camera. There's number 10, Brian McKenna. He's reaching back. I think he just pulled his last pod. So he's going to load up. Tucker makes a move. Tucker comes into the temple. McKenna picks him up. Engaging back and forth, snap shooting battle, and Tommy Tucker gets the shot in on Brian McKenna, wins the game for Seattle Thunder.
Yeah, taking that particular point there. And Tommy Tucker's a baller, man. He's really impressed me. Every time that he comes out here and plays for Thunder, I feel like he contributes.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you there. He definitely plays really good ball.
He had 3 kills in that point right there.
He's very consistent, you know, and he's a super nice guy. You know, he's been playing for a while. But he's a really good paintball player, great shot, you know, and smart.
Yeah, I just noticed him, you know, past couple years. You know, I've been watching him play, and you know, I think the kid's got talent, and you know, I think that he's a very important player, you know, for Thunder, and I definitely think that he helps them a lot.
Let's check out this replay here in the Snake for Chicago Aftershock, and here he comes.
That's Con Wynn right there, number 69 for Aftershock.
Yeah, you can tell though, Todd, as he's coming through, he's kind of almost checking off each spot. Air bunker's the first one, and then lucky for him, no one picked him up. So
yeah.
So let's look at it from this opposite angle. He shoots crossfield using his gun as a walking bunker. You kind of want to put that gun up though. There he goes. Air bunker's the first guy, but Olsvik not able to get his gun around in time to get him clean. Yeah, if he hadn't shot his gun, but the thing is, if you're making that long of a run on the sidelines, you're going to hear the crowd reaction.
Right.
And you're going to start turning your gun around. We saw Olsvik was able to finally get his gun around. But if he was in that first bunker, Wynn might have got the drop on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also Tommy Tucker was sitting there just blowing to pieces as he's running down the wire as well. So I mean, good heads-up play by Tommy Tucker, trying to support his front fly as much as possible. You know, just unfortunately got him out.
Yeah. Also a quick update here from the UWL field, which is a competition, Ultimate Woods Ball League, happening at the same time here as the games that we're currently watching. The Chicago Heretics and TCP Machine are off to an early start with 2 wins each, but still early on in that competition. 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday for the Ultimate Woods Ball League.
Lots of fun.
I sure would love to see some 10-man. Yeah, I know we're only doing 5-man out here, you know, for the UWL this time, but 10-men on that field would be so much fun.
And here's the breakout on your screen right now. You're looking at Chicago Aftershock.
And Shock does get one body on the break.
And it's one of those very important bodies, a snake corner. Leaves it wide open over here. Plus taking the middle. Like I'm telling you, that middle is just calling my name.
Yeah, Con Wynn now crawls all the way to snake 3 for Aftershock. You know, had the freedom as they shot the wide guy coming out to the snake side, and now he's gonna look across the field. Aftershock coming through the middle right now also. They blow Olsvik up. And Chicago Aftershock. Oh, Corey Field comes running out. He gets toasted. He was already dead. But he runs off field, gets smoked. So
close game.
Yeah, close game. 12:09 left to go. And we are tied up at 2.
Yeah, and Chicago Aftershock, the home team, probably has a lot of fans out here that want to see them do well.
So Lawhead is going to walk off triumphant in that point. 12 minutes and 9 seconds to go. It's all tied up at 2 apiece, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back here. Seattle Thunder on your screen, getting ready to go. On the flip side, Chicago Aftershock, all tied up 2 apiece. Lawhead, Matthews, Ginter, and Simmons so far in the field for Chicago Aftershock. And on the flip side, Seattle Thunder has Matt Olsvik, Jared Demchek, Scott Knight, Jack Crimian, and Tommy Tucker. Tommy Tucker, by far the kill count leader on Seattle Thunder, doing most of the work out there. 7 confirmed kills for him.
Yeah, Cliff Ginter, he's got 4 for Chicago Aftershock. Brian McKenna's got 4. AJ Lawhead, who's normally the kill leader for Aftershock, he's got 2.
Shock spreading it around a little bit more, though. That's always good to see. Look at this, Chicago Aftershock, AJ Lawhead up in the center. Done real consistent job of getting up in there and trying to shut off that Dorito side of the field. Aftershock also attacking the Snake side as well. Olsevik for Seattle Thunder, though, on your screen, dead center in there for Seattle Thunder, though better field position for Davey Simmons for Chicago Aftershock. He's one notch up further, a little bit closer to the 50-yard line.
You know, and Davey Simmons is he's a stellar player, especially in the Snake. He's small, he's fast, he's very athletic. But AJ Lawhead up the middle, top side of your screen, going to work up there for Chicago Aftershock.
Oh, Jared Demchek gets smoked out of that Snake side corner. I think it came from the Dorito side. But that's going to help Davey Simmons now, as there is no Snake side corner for Thunder. Now his teammate, Nick Matthews, has a little bit more freedom to play that corner. And he can help, he can wrap and put paint back in down the wire and help Simmons be alive. And he'll put paint back at Tommy Tucker, who's in the Dorito.
Olsvik launches, and it looks like trades out.
Good trade out right there.
Yeah, a solid trade out. Now the Snake's wide open. So is it either, I was gonna say, is Tommy Tucker or Aftershock gonna get in there? And it looks like Aftershock makes 31, Nick Matthews.
And you know, we were out in Omaha the other weekend. Nick Matthews, pretty local. And you know, he came out and, you know, I seriously considered picking him up.
Really?
For Vicious. I mean, he had a great tryout, you know, played really well. And, you know, we actually invited him to stick around and play with DSS, you know, Vicious's divisional team. But Aftershock called him up and said, hey, you know, we want you over here. So he took the opportunity to jump on Aftershock. He used to play with Aftershock, you know, a few years ago. I think it was like 4, 5, 6, you know, some of those years. And, you know, now he's back on Aftershock, you know, had some life things that he needed to take care of. You know, he's married, he's got some kids, and now ready back to play some paintball.
We're seeing a lot of that, actually. A lot of guys coming back in the sport now. And actually, Carl Markowski, who was a star for Excessive, star for Infamous, he also took a little bit of a break, and he was back with Aftershock. Had a death in the family, though, so he's not here today. Let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who has an update on the Challengers field.
Hey guys, we're in the middle of the Thunder versus Aftershock game, but on the Challengers field, DMG and Excessive are battling it out. In the first 3 minutes, Excessive was up 3 points, 3-0, and DMG has managed to come back and tie it up at 5-5 with 5 minutes left. I don't know who's going to take it, but I will keep you updated.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, and it's a competitive division, man. You know, we're watching 2 teams from the Challengers division throw down right now, but when you look at the names of the teams down there, and then some of these up-and-coming teams like DMG, Top Gun, beating some good squads and hanging in there. We're looking at, that was a little glimpse of the Challengers field. It's right next to the Champions field.
You know, very good layout. I mean, me and Maddie were looking over the booth here, looking down in the Vendors Village. It's a great Vendors Village. We have a lot of good vendors here at this tournament. There is a sea of people here.
So many people.
It's amazing. I mean, you can see the venue just to the left. I mean, that's where all the vendor village is. Me and Maddie were like, wow, man, look at all the people. This is such a good sign.
Yeah, great turnout, even though we had some weather yesterday and the rain threatened all day today. It's just been a pretty nice day. I mean, other than the fact that it's nice in the sense that it's not hot and it's not raining. Those are my qualifications for a nice day.
And you know, typically Chicago is a little more humid, but you know, everything's going well right now. On your screen, Aftershock breaking out, 3-2 lead over Thunder.
And up the middle of the field right away is Thunder. Oh, Corey Field, lucky to not get a penalty right there. Referee looked like he reached to his pocket, considered it, but then put his hand back. Corey Field runs off, as does Jared Demchek. Rob Velez gonna get credit for that kill on field. And right through the middle is AJ Lawhead.
That's been his spot up in the center, man.
Who roasted him in the back? I didn't even see.
It was the guy over here.
Tommy Tucker, I think.
Right there, Tommy Tucker in this Dorito on the bottom side of your screen. Looks left, And just saw him, and now a minor penalty just off your screen getting thrown.
Yeah, that was
and
definitely for talking.
That's going to take Tommy Tucker out of the game once again.
Yeah.
As you're Tommy Tucker, you're probably like, man.
Especially because Tommy Tucker would have had a one-on-one. Tommy Tucker just won a one-on-one for Seattle. Would have been playing Davey Simmons for a one-on-one, but Nico Perry comes walking out the field talking and pointing. They throw him a minor penalty. It gets Tommy Tucker pulled and basically just cost Thunder a point right there.
You know,
or a chance to one.
Very disappointing right there, because now Tommy Tucker, I mean, they did lose the point, and since he did get a minor penalty, it signifies a 1 minute penalty. If you do lose the point, however, that does come off the board and you're 5 strong again the next game.
Yeah, so the score now 3-2 in favor of Chicago Aftershock. Close and contested match here. 9 minutes and 9 seconds remain in regulation. While we have a second, I'd like to give a big special thanks to the platinum sponsors of the PSP who make this all happen. There they are: Empire Paintball, Dye Precision, GI Sports, HK Army DLX, and also Planet Eclipse. Without them, this wonderful, gigantic tournament that we are watching happen right now would not be around. So definitely, you know, paintball's a family, man. Support the people that support your family. And here we go. So about a minute to go before the start of this next point. 2-4 is the score. And also make sure to sign up for the next event, the 2013 PSP West Coast Open, August 16th through the 18th. It's going to be held at the A.B. Brown Sports Complex in Riverside, California, outside of LA, a little east of Los Angeles. Go to pspevents.com and get your team in the fight, because every event this year has sold out. Again, over 200 teams at this particular event. So you definitely don't want to miss your opportunity to play the best paintball tournament series on the planet, and it's making its return to the West Coast, so that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's good because I can drive my own car, sleep in my own bed. Yeah, it's gonna be a great tournament. Riverside, I mean, look at the tournament, and like Maddie said, you better sign up soon, because that West Coast tournament is gonna fill up super quick.
Yeah, there's so many teams on the West Coast, and because the PSP hasn't been out there in a couple seasons, you're probably, you know, all teams are going to come out of the woodwork, so you don't want to miss your opportunity. So here we go. Aftershock up 2 points against Seattle Thunder. 4-2 is the score. And look at this, Tommy Tucker, 10 confirmed kills for Tommy Tucker this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy's playing well when he's on the field, not getting pulled on penalties. Or
Yeah.
pulled 4 penalties,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
Well, Nico Perry got that talking penalty like
Yeah.
we had just talked about.
You know, right here, all by him, lonesome over here in the snake, getting ready to go to work for Seattle Thunder.
So Olsevic in real good field position for Seattle Thunder on your screen right now, trying to get a shot cross field. Aftershock making moves on that Dorito side, but they got to be careful about the gun of Olsevic, and there it is. Olsevic gets that shot cross field.
You know, good shot. Now all he's got to do is, you see that's 007 over here, Davey Simmons, trying to hold it down, but he's in a really tough spot. I mean, look at Olsevic. He has a nice little angle right there. He's just going to pop up. But Davey Simmons knows this side of the field well, so.
Yeah, Olsevic in real good field position because he has Corey Field right behind him and Tommy Tucker behind him. So dominant over here on the snake side is Seattle Thunder. Now Tommy Tucker makes his move towards the center. Corey Field getting himself 2 kills there. And Jack Crimmy and Matt Olsevic also gets one as well out of that snake as he shot AJ Lawhead. Actually 3 eliminations for Corey Field. So now Thunder 1 point away from tying this up, 7:46 on the clock.
Yeah, you know, right, and like you said, they needed that point right there, because for Chicago Aftershock to go up 5-2, you know, would kind of been, obviously it's always a bad thing to be losing to begin with, but, you know, 1 more point makes a huge difference, especially when you're down like that.
Hey, Seattle Thunder, man, fighting strong there at that point to try to tie this up. They're 1 point away, and we're going to be right back after this. And we're back. Let's take a look at the two key players for these two teams. Tommy Tucker, man, he's having a great game so far. Really standing out for Thunder. 10 confirmed kills for him. And Caleb Abel is another key player for his team, for Chicago Aftershock. Got picked up last season, and the coach from that team, Mike Bruno, had really talked this kid up, man. He was like, I really think over some time, give Caleb Abel some time, but it comes down to versatility. You know, Caleb Abel, real versatile player.
And there you see Aftershock right there. Here comes Abel on your screen, on the break, all the way to the snake. You know, all the way in, coming into snake 2. That's what you want out of your front, guys. I think I'll just go all the way to snake 3. What a shot right there by our snake side cam, Caleb Abel.
Oh, taking a hit too.
Number 7 right there, all the way into snake 3. And he is going to post and wait as Thunder went all the way up to the A on the break. And now going to back up, try and protect himself. Caleb Abel, not even going to worry about it. Keep his head down and control down the wire because he's got help behind him. He's got Nick Matthews over there in the corner. Oh, cutting to the inside. Ooh, this A player is going to get feasted on. Coming through the middle. What a move right there. I think that was AJ Lawhead.
Again, man, he's just been.
Yep, AJ Lawhead right through the middle.
A little terror in the center.
I've always liked that kid. Man. Always liked that kid.
Yeah, and he's the elimination leader for Chicago Aftershock. Got 7 of them.
And what he did right there was open the door for Caleb Abel to come in. Ooh, and
he got 1.
Yeah, he got 1. If he had gotten Tucker 2, Tucker's loader looked like it went down there for a second, just as Abel made his move. So Tucker got it up just in time. Nick Matthews.
Shock's not playing bad, man.
No, they're not. Yeah. I like the additions. I really like that Con win. I told you before, Nick Matthews, I think that was a great pickup for them. And
I like,
you know, because he's a vet. He's got at least as much veteran experience as Lawhead, you know, and that's what they needed before. So, you know, now with Simmons, Lawhead, Matthews.
And if they can get Markowski to actually be a permanent fixture on their team, we're talking about a different Chicago Aftershock, and this is what they've been waiting to see, a little breath of fresh air, go down to the Challengers division. They, you know, they got relegated. They don't want to be there, but it's given them some time to really put some, you know, get some time behind the gun, get some wins, some match wins on the board. They really struggled last year because they only won 1 game all of last season, all of 2012, and now already here in this event looking pretty solid. So 5-3 is the score. Let's check out this replay here.
And there he is right there, Caleb Abel coming in, and he is going to stab Olsvik in the back. Bye-bye, and there goes Tucker, picks him up before he can get his gun up. And good job right there by Abel. Good job by Tucker to pick him up as well.
I was going to say, it's a good thing for Seattle Thunder, at least at that moment of that particular point, that Tucker was looking this way. But see what happens is when you make those big moves, then Tucker and get taken out across field. And that's what happens when you start punching guys. So here we go. It looks like we have a Thunder interview with Lauren Kelly. Lauren, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, I'm here in Thunder's pit with Matt Olsvik. You guys are down 2 points, but you still have time on the clock, so you can try to tie it up. What do you need to do?
We just need to keep pushing aggressively and not getting shot out of our bunkers. They're getting to the spots first, so we just have to beat them there and play smarter paintball.
What mistakes do you think you're making?
We're just letting them. We're not holding down lanes. We're kind of letting them run around, kind of letting them do what they want. So we just got to hold a little better and just play smarter overall. So.
All right, we'll see if they can do that.
Done. Here we go on the breakout. Seattle Thunder. Pretty solid breakout for them. They send number 21 for them, Burton Tuttle, up the center. He gets a spin, goes right up the center. And AJ Lott to contend with Lawhead. That's the thing. That's actually a real good coaching call for Seattle Thunder to start fighting fire with fire up in that center. They're letting AJ just kind of do what he wanted up there for a while.
Yeah, and that gets Davey Simmons over here into snake 3 as well. Aftershock, I like how they get into the snake and go down the snake. If you can recognize that there's nobody in the snake with you or nobody in that snake corner, then they can just come all the way down. What Thunder, I think, needs to do is take that risk and get out here to the snake corner, because Aftershock is taking the risk. It's paying off. They're getting in, but there's nobody to contest them. And when they get into snake 3 and start lighting their Dorito side up, you know? So, I mean, Seattle Thunder, if they can, you know, try and get out here and get somebody down the wire or just get in the snake a little bit sooner, then they won't have as many problems dealing with Aftershock snake player as they're having.
Yeah, and so Simmons in this good position past the 50-yard line. 3-5 is the score. Shock up on Seattle Thunder by 2. Tucker, Perry, and Knight still alive for Seattle Thunder. Brian McKenna, Caleb Abel, Davey Simmons, and Clifford Ginter. So 4 on 3 currently is the body count here. 5 minutes left to go.
You know, and look at Shock. I mean, nice fill out here by Tucker to the corner for Seattle Thunder. But the Aftershock guys in that far side of the field, and the real side of the field, kind of got to get moving. Like, God, there we go. As you see in the top side of your screen, you might have seen a glimpse of an Aftershock player jump up to the next Dorito. But continuing to play over here well is Davey Simmons.
Yeah, Davey Simmons, he's one of those, like a lawhead. You know, they need to kind of transition to be leaders on the team, especially with a couple of these new additions. But Shock's getting contributions by a lot of different guys. There's no one on the field right now that's not killing guys out there.
Yeah, you know, and that's I love seeing, you know, here's a nice. We look at Aftershock just coming to town, finishing off the rest of those players. You know, good point right there. So it's gonna be 6-3, as long as the hang is clean. Chicago Aftershock go up 6-3.
Yeah, just 4 minutes left to go now. But Aftershock, you know, they've been in control of this game, you know, for a few points now. You know, let's see if they can close the door on Seattle Thunder.
Yeah, just 1 point away from taking that victory with just a little over 4 minutes. And after this matchup, we're right back into the Champions Division, and we're going to have Tauntauns taking on 187 Crew. 187 Crew had an abysmal day yesterday, so they're going to want to jump right back on that horse and try to get a victory against the Tauntauns. Tauntauns also underperformed greatly yesterday too. So which one of those teams is going to step up remains to be seen. You're looking at the schedule there on your screen for the rest of the afternoon's competition. And then after that Tauntaun 187 game, Edmonton Impact taking on Houston Heat. Tampa Bay Damage, Upton 187 Crew, Houston Heat, Tauntauns, and then really can't wait to see this game. Tampa Bay Damage and Edmonton Impact. Edmonton Impact and Tampa Bay Damage, 2 of the favorites to win this event. So it looks like we have Lauren with a update from the Challengers field.
Hey guys, we're gonna see if Shock can close out this game and get that final point, but on the Challengers field, Excessive and DMG were battling it out. It was a really close game. Excessive ended up winning 7-6 with 3 seconds left on the clock. So congratulations to them. Now we'll see if Shock can pull this out.
Well, so Excessive gets another victory. It's been crazy over there too, just like it was crazy in the first bracket in the Champions Division with a 3-way tie with 3 teams at 2-2. And it looks like Omaha Vicious is going to be moving on to the semifinals from in that particular tie.
Congratulations, Todd. You can tell Todd's a lot happier now. I mean, he was a little grumpy McGrump earlier, like somebody took his sandwich away.
Well, actually, I was downstairs and somebody took my sandwich away.
But congratulations to Omaha Vicious. I mean, I think everybody played their hearts out, you know, but we're top level teams here, even in the Challenge Division. On the breakout right there, you see Seattle Thunder down 3 points to Chicago Aftershock with only 4 minutes left in this game, Todd, and a major penalty, as you saw right there in your screen on the break.
Oh, Con Nguyen tries to go through the middle, and he just gets torched. He didn't see the player in Dorito 1 for Thunder. Got a little sloppy there. But Thunder comes on down. Tommy Tucker gets into Snake 1. He sees Aftershock player coming up the Dorito side, but unable to get a shot in on him. Aftershock's Davey Simmons goes sliding into Snake 1. Again, he's got help behind him in that corner. Looks like Nick Matthews again. There's Davey Simmons on your screen. He's shooting across the field. Oh, and Thunder loses another body. Referee gonna take his gun, test it out. And here's Davey Simmons coming down the highway.
Ooh, Olsvik. That was really close to a penalty right there.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a penalty worthy. And I think Tucker's gonna get it. Oh, they're gonna give a penalty too.
I think for overshooting, unsportsmanlike conduct, I'm sure it's gonna be a minor.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like a spinning penalty.
It looked like Tucker spun on that one from up here. As Tucker's a little woozy walking off.
I want to know where that call was when Shane Colby got bucketed earlier. That right there, Tommy Tucker had no idea he was coming. Great move by Davey Simmons. Came down the inside and really gave it to Tommy Tucker. So Aftershock coming out here and beating Seattle Thunder 7-6. Had a body left over to hang that flag.
7-3.
I'm sorry, 7-6, 7-3. So Aftershock goes 2-0 yesterday. Starts off today with a win. That's going to put them at 3-0 with 1 game left to go, but 3 wins should get them on to Sunday. You know, that should put them in the top 4, at least in their division.
Yeah, so Russians looking good over there. Excessives, hit or miss, but I think they're 2-1. And let's check out a replay here from that last point.
Davey Simmons looking for the highway move, as we talked about before. The spot right there, coming in, putting it on Tucker, and then giving a couple more.
So let's look at this here from this perspective. Runs the highway. That's the inside part of the snake, because every time you're coming down there, you're running as fast as possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Tucker pulled his, oh, he came back up and started shooting him some more. So, yeah, and then Tucker's going to have to take a knee for a second. Got a little dizzy.
Tucker got woozy.
Every now and then you catch when your paintball is incredibly safe. It's actually technically safer than golf. But every now and then you catch a little soft spot on your head. Yeah. So it looks like we have Lauren Kelly on the sidelines. The interview with Chicago Aftershock, the victors. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, standing here with Brian McKenna from Aftershock. Congratulations on that win. You guys are 3-0 in the prelims. What did you work on since Dallas and MAO that's making the difference?
The major difference that we had was who we practiced. You know, we went out, we practiced against Vicious the first weekend, then we got Russians out to our field last weekend, and then again on Thursday we were with Vicious, so it was really a matter of how we practiced.
You've always been a pretty aggressive team. Do you feel like this field layout works for you and that's why you guys are playing so well?
Well, we're able to get out wide, and that's one of the biggest things with Shock is we're a fast team, we're young, we're hungry. So if we can get out wide and really pinch them in, then we can win some games.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. You did win that game. Now we are getting back to the champions bracket here on the champions field.